38-year-old Jennifer Thompson stood at the Family Feud podium with her hands folded carefully in front of her, carrying the weight of 12 years of reading every food label, researching every ingredient, and transforming her entire life around the complex dietary needs of her son Tyler, who suffered from multiple severe food allergies that made something as simple as eating lunch a potentially life-threatening event. Jennifer's presence on the show represented not just her own journey, but the daily reality of thousands of parents who navigate the challenging world of severe childhood food allergies while trying to ensure their children can participate in normal childhood experiences. Beside her stood 16-year-old Emma Thompson, whose presence represented both Jennifer's greatest source of support and her constant reminder of the different childhood experiences her two children had been forced to navigate. Emma had grown up understanding that family meals required extensive planning, that birthday parties meant bringing separate food for Tyler, and that being Tyler's sister meant being constantly vigilant about ingredients and cross-contamination in ways that most teenagers never need to consider. When Steve Harvey asked the question that would touch the heart of Jennifer's daily struggle and deepest source of maternal anxiety, the response came from a place of exhaustion mixed with fierce determination. "What do you need the most help with in your life right now?" "Creating meals for my son Tyler that are both safe and enjoyable," Jennifer said, her voice carrying the weight of thousands of hours spent researching recipes and ingredients. "Tyler has severe allergies to gluten, dairy, nuts, soy, and eggs, which eliminates most conventional foods. Every meal is a challenge because I want him to feel normal and included, but I also need to keep him safe. He can't eat school lunch, he can't go to most birthday parties, and he often feels different from his friends because food is such a central part of childhood social experiences." The Family Feud studio fell into the kind of thoughtful silence that comes when 300 people simultaneously recognize they are witnessing someone's honest assessment of a challenge that affects millions of families but remains largely invisible to those who haven't experienced it. This wasn't just a game show answer, it was a mother's confession about the daily complexity of keeping her child safe while trying to ensure he could still experience the joy and social connection that food represents in childhood. Steve Harvey felt his chest tighten with both admiration and sympathy as he looked at Jennifer, understanding immediately that this woman was dealing with a level of daily stress and responsibility that most parents never have to face, while also recognizing the love and dedication required to navigate such complex medical and social challenges. Let me take you back to how we got here. Jennifer Thompson had been a working mother with normal understanding of childhood nutrition when Tyler was born in 2011. The first signs that Tyler was different appeared when he was 8 months old, and she introduced infant cereal containing wheat. Within hours, Tyler developed severe eczema, digestive distress, and respiratory symptoms that sent Jennifer rushing to the emergency room. What followed was months of elimination diets, allergy testing, and the gradual realization that Tyler was allergic to multiple major food categories. By 18 months, Jennifer had a list of foods that could potentially kill her son and a much shorter list of safe foods. "Tyler has multiple severe food allergies," Dr. Patricia Williams had explained. "Managing his diet will require constant vigilance because accidental exposure could result in anaphylaxis, which can be life-threatening." Jennifer had needed to become an expert in reading labels, understanding cross-contamination risks, and preparing nutritionally complete meals that were both safe and appealing. She also needed to educate everyone in Tyler's life about the seriousness of his allergies. The social challenges had been as difficult as the medical ones. Birthday parties required Jennifer to contact hosts about ingredients, bring separate food for Tyler, and often stay to monitor what he was eating. School lunches were impossible, requiring elaborate packed meals daily. "Why can't I just eat what everyone else eats?" Tyler would ask, expressing the frustration many children with severe allergies feel about being different. As Tyler got older, middle school brought new complexities around social eating and his growing awareness of how different his needs were from classmates. Jennifer watched her son navigate staying safe while fitting in, often avoiding social situations rather than dealing with the complexity of explaining his allergies. "I hate being the kid who can't eat anything," Tyler had told Jennifer when he was 10, Sometimes I just want to eat pizza with my friends without worrying about whether it's going to kill me. Jennifer spent countless hours researching ways to make Tyler's diet more enjoyable, learning to make allergy-free versions of popular foods, and connecting with other parents facing similar challenges. But Jennifer often felt isolated and overwhelmed by the constant responsibility, while trying to ensure Emma didn't feel neglected by Tyler's medical requirements. It's like being a full-time nutritionist, chef, and medical researcher, except the stakes are life and death, Jennifer would tell her sister during overwhelming periods. The emotional and financial toll had been significant. Jennifer developed anxiety around food preparation and social events, while specialty allergy-friendly foods cost significantly more than conventional options. Emma had been remarkably understanding, learning to read labels, and often serving as Tyler's advocate, though Jennifer knew Emma's childhood had been shaped by Tyler's needs in ways that weren't always fair. Despite challenges, Jennifer found strength through connecting with other parents facing similar struggles, and was impressed by Tyler's resilience in managing his allergies with remarkable maturity and self-advocacy. The Family Feud opportunity had come through Emma's school community outreach program. Jennifer had been initially hesitant about appearing on television, worried about drawing attention to Tyler's medical conditions, but Emma and Tyler had encouraged her to participate. Maybe if people see our family on TV, they'll understand that kids with food allergies are just regular kids who need some extra care, Tyler had told Jennifer. During the flight from Denver to Atlanta, Jennifer had been thoughtful about presenting Tyler's story honestly without making their family seem overwhelmed. She had also communicated with production staff about Tyler's allergies and necessary precautions for the taping environment. During the family introductions, Jennifer had presented herself with the combination of competence and vulnerability that characterized her approach to discussing Tyler's medical needs. "I'm Jennifer Thompson," she had said clearly. "I'm 38 years old, and I'm from Denver. This is my daughter Emma, and at home I have a 12-year-old son Tyler, who has multiple severe food allergies. Managing his dietary needs has become a full-time focus for our family, but we've learned to be creative and resourceful in making sure he can still enjoy food and participate in social activities." The audience had responded with supportive applause, and Steve had immediately been interested in learning more about how food allergies affected family life. "Jennifer, that sounds like a daily challenge that most people probably don't fully understand," Steve had said, with genuine interest. "Tell me more about what it's like to manage multiple severe food allergies." Jennifer had looked at Emma, who had nodded encouragingly, then back at Steve. "It means reading every label, researching every ingredient, and essentially becoming a detective about food composition. But it also means getting creative about making versions of childhood favorites that Tyler can safely enjoy, and finding ways to help him feel included in social situations that revolve around food." Steve had been impressed by Jennifer's knowledge and dedication, recognizing that she had developed expertise that went far beyond typical parental concern about nutrition. The game had progressed with Jennifer participating thoughtfully and demonstrating the problem-solving skills and attention to detail that managing Tyler's allergies had developed. Her responses showed both the analytical thinking required to navigate complex dietary restrictions and the creativity necessary to find solutions that worked for the whole family. During the second round, when Steve asked for things that require careful planning, Jennifer had buzzed in with family meals with food allergies, earning a spot on the board, and appreciative nods from audience members who understood that meal planning became exponentially more complex when dealing with severe dietary restrictions. But it was during the fourth round that the moment arrived that would potentially transform Jennifer's approach to managing Tyler's allergies and helping other families facing similar challenges. Steve had announced the survey question with his usual energy, not knowing that he was about to ask something that would allow Jennifer to articulate her deepest struggle as a mother managing her child's complex medical needs. "What do you need the most help with in your life right now?" The question hung in the studio air, and for a mother who had spent 12 years learning to navigate the complex world of severe childhood food allergies, while trying to ensure her son could still experience joy and social connection through food, the answer was both immediate and heartfelt. Jennifer had stepped up to the microphone with the honesty that comes from years of dealing with a challenge that requires both practical expertise and emotional resilience. "Creating meals for my son Tyler, that are both safe and enjoyable, Jennifer had said, her voice carrying clearly across the studio. Tyler has severe allergies to gluten, dairy, nuts, soy, and eggs, which eliminates most conventional foods. Every meal is a challenge because I want him to feel normal and included, but I also need to keep him safe. He can't eat school lunch, he can't go to most birthday parties, and he often feels different from his friends because food is such a central part of childhood social experiences. The studio had fallen thoughtfully silent. This wasn't just a game show answer. It was a mother's honest assessment of the daily complexity of keeping her child safe, while trying to ensure he could still experience the social connection and joy that food represents in childhood, spoken with the kind of expertise that comes from years of dedicated research and creative problem-solving. Steve Harvey slowly set down his index cards, something in Jennifer's tone, a combination of deep love, practical expertise, and ongoing concern for her son's emotional well-being, told him that this was a moment requiring more than standard game show response. "Jennifer," Steve said gently, "it sounds like you've become an expert in something you never planned to learn about. What's the hardest part about managing Tyler's allergies?" Jennifer looked at Emma, who was listening with the understanding that comes from growing up in a family where medical management is part of daily life, then back at Steve. "Hardest part is watching Tyler feel different from other kids. I can research recipes and learn about ingredients, but I can't make his allergies go away. I can't make him able to eat birthday cake with his friends or grab a snack from the vending machine like other kids do." But what happened next was something that no one in the studio, not Jennifer, not Emma, not Steve himself, could have anticipated. From backstage emerged a woman whose presence immediately changed the energy of the entire studio. Carla Hall, the beloved chef, whose warmth, expertise in comfort food, and genuine care for families had made her a trusted voice in American kitchens, walked onto the Family Feud stage with the confidence of someone who understood exactly why she needed to be there and what she needed to say. "Excuse me," Carla said, approaching Jennifer with a warm smile that immediately conveyed both understanding and support. "Did I just hear a mother say she's struggling to create safe, enjoyable meals for her son with multiple food allergies?" Jennifer stared at Carla Hall, immediately recognizing her, but struggling to understand why a celebrity chef was addressing her on national television. "Miss Hall," Jennifer said, her voice filled with respect and confusion. "Yes, ma'am, that's exactly what I said." "Jennifer," Carla said, her voice carrying the warmth and authenticity that had made her beloved by viewers, who appreciated her genuine approach to cooking and family, "I want you to know that what you're doing is extraordinary. Managing multiple severe food allergies while trying to ensure Tyler can still enjoy food and feel included. That takes incredible knowledge, creativity, and dedication." The audience was immediately captivated, understanding that they were witnessing something special, a master chef, recognizing and validating the expertise of a mother who had been forced to become a specialist in allergy-safe cooking. "But I also want you to know," Carla continued, "that you're not alone in this, and there are thousands of families dealing with similar challenges, and many of them feel as isolated and overwhelmed as you sometimes do. That's why I think we should work together." Jennifer felt tears forming in her eyes as she listened to Carla Hall speak about Tyler's allergies with the kind of understanding and respect that she had been hoping to find from medical and culinary professionals for years. "I have experience with food sensitivities myself," Carla said, "not as severe as Tyler's allergies, but enough to understand how food restrictions can affect not just what you eat, but how you participate in social situations and family traditions. And I've seen how creative and resourceful parents become when they're motivated by love for their children." What happened next was one of the most meaningful moments in Family Feud history. Carla Hall made an offer that addressed exactly what Jennifer had been hoping to find, recognition that her expertise deserved to be shared and supported. "Jennifer," Carla said, "I want to invite you to collaborate with me on something that could help thousands of families like yours. Let's write an allergy-friendly cookbook together. One that focuses not just on safe ingredients, but on creating meals that kids with severe allergies will actually enjoy and that families can feel good about serving." Jennifer's face showed complete disbelief and overwhelming gratitude as she processed what Carla Hall was offering her. "Are you serious?" Jennifer asked. "You want to write a cookbook with me?" "Jennifer," Carla replied, "you've spent 12 years developing exactly the kind of expertise that families dealing with food allergies desperately need. You understand not just the medical requirements, but the emotional and social aspects of creating food that helps kids feel included rather than isolated. That knowledge is too valuable not to share." Emma was crying openly, watching her mother receive recognition for the expertise and dedication that their family had witnessed daily for Tyler's entire life. "But there's more," Carla continued. "I'd also like to help connect you with other families, medical professionals, and food manufacturers who are working to create better options for children with severe allergies. You shouldn't have to figure this out alone, and other families shouldn't either." Steve Harvey then did something that would become one of the most heartwarming moments in Family Feud history. He removed his suit jacket, his lucky jacket that he wore to every taping, and approached Jennifer. "Jennifer," Steve said, his voice thick with emotion, "this jacket has been with me for every show I've hosted. But today, it belongs with someone who just proved that a mother's love can turn the most difficult challenge into expertise that helps not just her own child, but countless other families." He placed the jacket around Jennifer's shoulders. "You wear this to remember that Tyler is lucky to have a mother who didn't just learn to manage his allergies, but who became an expert in helping children with dietary restrictions still experience the joy and social connection that food represents." Jennifer pulled Carla into a hug, then looked directly at Emma, who was beaming with pride for her mother's recognition. "This is for Tyler," Jennifer said, "and for all the other kids who deserve to feel included and normal, no matter what they can or can't eat." The studio erupted in applause that wasn't just appreciation for entertainment, but recognition of something profound about maternal dedication, the importance of community support for families dealing with medical challenges, and the power of sharing expertise to help other people facing similar struggles. What happened after the cameras stopped rolling became a story of community building and practical resource development for families dealing with severe food allergies. Carla Hall kept her promise, working with Jennifer to develop Safe and Delicious, a family guide to allergy-friendly cooking, a comprehensive cookbook that included recipes, ingredient substitution guidance, and strategies for helping children with food allergies participate in social eating situations. And Socket Tuog, and bis de nude baji 10, in Tabi. 6 months after her appearance, Jennifer had become a recognized advocate, speaking at medical conferences and consulting with schools about allergy-safe programs. Carla had become a genuine advocate for childhood food allergy awareness and better support systems for affected families. 3 years later, Jennifer and Tyler were spokespeople for food allergy organizations. Tyler, now a confident 15-year-old, spoke regularly about living successfully with severe allergies. The cookbook had led to a nonprofit organization that Jennifer founded to support families with multiple food allergies. The episode sparked conversations about childhood food allergies and the need for inclusion in food-centered activities. Many schools implemented more comprehensive allergy-safe policies following their appearance. The lesson that Jennifer taught that day extends far beyond food allergies or special needs parenting. She reminded the world that expertise often develops in unexpected places, that the challenges that seem most overwhelming can become sources of strength and knowledge that help other people, and that community support can transform individual family struggles into resources that benefit everyone facing similar challenges. Steve Harvey learned that day that the most powerful moments in television happen when you celebrate not just individual success, but the dedication that transforms personal challenges into service to others. Carla Hall learned that some of the most important culinary expertise exists outside professional kitchens, in the homes of parents who have been motivated by love to become specialists in creating safe, enjoyable food for children with complex needs. Because that's what maternal love looks like when it's challenged, not just protection and care, the transformation of obstacles into expertise that serves not just one child, but entire communities of families facing similar struggles. That's what inclusion sounds like when it's genuine, not just accommodation, but the creation of environments where all children can participate fully in the social experiences that help them feel connected and valued. And that's what happens when a mother's dedicated expertise meets a chef's platform and proves that the most important innovations in food often come from the kitchens of parents who are motivated by love to solve problems that affect their children's daily lives and long-term well-being.